everyone. It is Wednesday, which means it's WebComic Wednesday, where I work on my webcomic, Tale of Cain. We might as well finish sketching this panel. We started it last time. Hey, Shrimpy! What's up? Welcome, welcome! I'm like super cozy today on the other side of the screen because it got really cold in my area. And I got my first haircut of the since summer. So my mohawk is like, my sides are freshly shorn. And I forgot how much insulation my hair provides during the cold months. It's just been, I mean, my work is really cold right now because I don't think we've quite turned the heat on yet for the year. But okay, let's get, I feel like I could probably, if I manage my time well enough with this, I might be able to actually do some inking and coloring tonight. Yeah. It's nice and fresh. It's great. I'm probably still gonna have to get a trim. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out how an ear works. Yeah, I'm still probably gonna have to get another trim before my trip in November. But oh, in other news, there was a chili cook-off at work this week, today, and I won first place with my sweet potato turkey chili. Yeah, so I think I got like half the staff at work to vote for my chili. And like I didn't really enter to win, I just entered to entered, but only 3 people entered the competition last year. I think last year we had like 5 or 6 people entered last year. But the person who won last year didn't enter this year because they felt it was a she wiped the floor with everyone because she made like this really good chili, and then she smoked the entire pot of chili in her husband's smoker, and it was like the most delicious chili I've had in a long time. And she decided not to compete this year to give others a chance. And I'm just like, I might enter again next year, but use a different recipe. So... yeah, I think I'm getting my... the award didn't come in the mail. The medals we hand out at work didn't come in the mail yet, so I'm not getting my medal until Friday. Which is fine. Do his hair. That's how I did his hair. Okay. It turned out pretty good. I'm really proud of how my chili turned out. I didn't even put in like a little dash of one of my secret ingredients. Usually when I make my sweet potato chili, I even throw in like a little bit of a splash of apple cider to add like just a little bit of tart and sweet. And it really adds to it, but I didn't have room in the fridge for an entire gallon of apple cider. So, not that it would go to waste. I love apple cider. I just did not have room in my fridge. But yeah, now I technically have award-winning chili. Like, someone proposed, like, a spaghetti competition. Like, everyone brings their own sauce, and I'm like, I could figure something out. How many of these little... I think I only have him with one. Just for my own sanity. Yeah, he only has the one ponytail. Yeah, we started the chili cook-off last year as one of our first attempts at, like, building morale in the office and, like, letting people get to know each other. Because at the company where I work, we're very siloed off, like, physically. Because I'm in the warehouse, and then dispatch is in a whole other section. Billing / sales and customer service, they're all in a whole other part of the building. So, like, there's not a lot of intermingling. But... like, I was telling my coworkers that I wasn't going to enter my mom's family recipe, because our family recipe is a readily available recipe out of a Betty Crocker cookbook with just a couple modifications. And I'm like, it's not. Oh yeah, it's only like once a month we do it, because like everyone's always so busy, and we're about to hit our busy season because we do coffee. So warm beverages are gonna be on the upswing. Oh, that's right, he's got the frillies too. I mean, we've been doing it for a while, and I still don't fully know everybody's name. Because I'm bad at names. Like, I think last year we had someone who retired, and I didn't know who they were until we had the retirement party. And I was just like, oh, that's who that is. Okay. I felt a little bad, but again, she worked in like billing in a different part of the building. So, I think she was only in the office like 1 or 2 days a week. Like, occasionally we do get temp workers in my department, and I'm very much like, I will learn your name if you last more than a week. I mean, I've had people like, so like since I've started doing um like craft fairs and shows, I do have people who have been to like multiple of the events I'm at come up to me being like, oh hey, it's good to see you again. And I'm sitting there going like, who are you? who are you again? And they'll be like, oh, I saw you last at such and such event. And I'm like, oh, okay, I kind of remember you now. It's nothing against you, I'm just bad. I mean, I guess that's like a little better than like, I remember when I was like a young teen, I went to a family wedding, and like, I think the sister to the father of the bride came up to me and was like, oh hi, I haven't seen you since you were in diapers. And I just went like, who are you? Like, I don't know you. Yeah. I mean, when I work certain shows, I tend to, like, forget who I've seen and I mean, I used to work at customer service. Used to work in a movie theater, and we had our regulars, and like you really had to like stand out. Like we had one of our regulars was like this like elderly couple where they'd come in and they'd always order the same thing: 2 small drinks and a small popcorn. So like we'd have their concessions order ready for them before they even walked in the building, sort of thing. And then there was one lady, she had like this really vibrant red hair, and she wore like this like really like fuzzy hat that was like a square-ish hat. Like she had her own sense of style, and we adored her. Later found out she used to be an art teacher. When I found that out, I was like, yeah, that she suits the vibe. Then there was the cult leader. Because he always came in wearing a purple coat. So we called it the Purple Man Cult. There was like a whole they have there's an actual name for that cult, but I don't remember, and I'm not gonna say it. Even if I did. But yeah. Like, I remember one time, one of our, like, regulars who'd come in at night, always forgot his rewards card. And then one time, he was like, oh, don't you remember my name by now? And I covered my name tag, and I'm like, what's mine? What's my name? That, yeah, it's not scary, it's just uncomfortable. I mean, he did. The guy did try to recruit one of my coworkers, though. He failed, but he did try. Oh, and then there was another dude. We called him the Garbage Man because he would pick through garbage to get like old concessions containers, because we had free refills in all sizes. So he'd go through trash bins, get containers, and then try to get the free refills on it. So like if we saw him come in, everybody immediately changed all the garbage bags at once. I need to check something. Yeah, that needs to be up a little higher. There we go. Well, it's at he wasn't the only guy who did it either. He just did it on a regular basis. There was one time though I was working, and it was a very slow morning, and this lady came in, bought a ticket. I forget what movie it was for. 'Cause the movie doesn't matter. But at some point, after her movie had started, she came out with a popcorn bucket. And she's like, I would like a refill, please. And I looked at her, like, plain faced, and I'm like, ma'am, you did not buy that. I know you pulled that from the trash. Because I'm the only one working concessions right now. So if you'd like to actually buy concessions, I'm more than happy to help you. I still have to say the most amusing time I ever had to kick someone out of the theater was two teenage girls. It was back when the live action Aladdin was in theaters. And they had snuck into, I think, Mother was like one of the movies we had out at the time. And so they snuck into Aladdin, and I had to go check. I think like one of our like alerts went off and we had to go check the theaters, and I went to go check Mother. And not only were these girls not sitting in like a seat, but they were like sitting in like the entryway into the movie theater, and they like saw me come in and they scrambled to a seat. And the thing was, I was also the ticket taker that day, so I was counting how many people were going to which theater, and I saw them scramble, and I'm like, interesting. Then I went to like my coworkers. I'm like, hey, can you like check how many people are supposed to be in like theater 4 right now? And they pulled it up. They're like 2. And I'm like, okay, so there's twice as many people in there than there should be. So I walked up, went up to them, and I'm like, hey, so can I see your tickets real quick, please? And then they showed me their tickets. And I'm like, oh, this is for Aladdin next door. And they're like, we just went into the wrong theater. I'm like, sure. You have 2 options. Either go to the movie you paid to see, or you leave without a refund. So, I think they elected to leave because they were embarrassed. Well, it's one of those things where it's like, you can be so, like, if they were just like a little bit smarter, they could have gotten away with it. Like, say, if they wanted to watch, like, they were too young to see that movie because it was rated, like, Mother was rated R, and they were like 14 at most. And I'm just thinking, like, if they came on a busier day or at a busier time for that movie, it would have been way easier for them to sneak in and get away with it. But like, when there's only 2 people who are supposed to be in a theater for a showing, and I can walk in and immediately tell there are too many people in the room, I'm like, that's a problem. Like, I forget what other movie we had. It was like some horror movie. And some, like, um middle schoolers had like snuck into it. And I don't know how they snuck in. I was keeping an eye on them uh for my register, but they managed to get in there somehow. And then two of their other friends came in and were looking for them. And they were like, "Oh, hey, our friends came and got tickets to see this movie." And I'm like, "I haven't sold any tickets to that movie." And they're like, "Oh shit. Okay." And then um I had one of my coworkers go check the movie theater. And sure enough, there were some kids in there that weren't supposed to be in there. I mean, I never understood, like, because, like, the thing that always boggled my mind working at the movie theater was I didn't understand why teenagers and, like, middle school kids were so gung-ho about sneaking into R-rated films. Because, like, when I was a teen, I'm just like, no, I'm not interested in seeing these movies, and I'm not going to sneak in, because I'll get in trouble. Knowing my luck. Okay, that should do it. I'm just gonna do that. Who cares? Okay, there we go. Ugh. I think I might actually be able to finish a majority of this panel tonight. Just hone in and get it done. Okay, that's how it goes. dropping my stylus. There we go. the heck? Nope. There we go. Thank you, Shrimpy. Do I not have it here? Huh. Hold on. I think I found what I was looking for. There we go. It's close enough. Why does it keep doing that? That's not it. Okay. the what? Okay, why is it acting like that? Well, what the hell? Did that happen? Are you kidding me? Okay. It's fine. Yeah, Clip Studio is being weird with the fill bucket tonight. I don't know why. I didn't change my settings or anything. I'll have to look into it later. Yeah, see, like, it's bleeding, and it shouldn't be doing that. Nope. No. There we go. I think I fixed it. Nope. Almost done. Ooh, with this panel, or at least for the flats and stuff. I think I might call it an early stream. I'm getting very eepy. I'm getting tired. I'm still like adjusting to the fact that like brain work, please. That where is it? Which, oh, it's under panel 1. that like my pillow my favorite pillow broke and I'm still trying to learn to sleep without it. There we go. Okay. This looks like a good ending spot for tonight. I'm getting real tired, so I'm gonna call it an early stream. Let's see who we're raiding into tonight. Oh, well, I think we're gonna raid into my buddy Emiru because it's her stream anniversary today. So we'll raid into them. I will be back on Friday with something. I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing the art lock continuation or we'll do... it's most likely going to be finishing the fairy painting I started because it is due next week. So I need to get it done. Until then, have a lovely day, have a lovely night, and I'll see y'all later.